So you want some easy parenting hacks and tips that actually work? Whoa. That didn't work. So I checked out some blogs and some YouTube videos, and as a mom, I had to find some that actually worked because there's some out there that look nice, but they don't work. And so I'm gonna share with you 5 parenting hacks and tips for the bathroom that actually work. And you may find them beneficial and helpful for your family as well. And you should also check out Keisha Fraser because she is going to be sharing with you some parenting tips and hacks for the kitchen. She's a mom too, so she totally knows what she's doing, and her channel is amazing. So right now, just go and check it out. Actually, wait till the end of this video. My name's Ailani, and this is our channel, Living with Eve. So number 1. If you're like me, you're totally sick of that mold that's growing inside those rubber duckies that your kids get at every birthday party and Christmas party and every party because they're cheap and they come in bulk and they just buy them and give them out to everyone, so you have like a ton of them in your bathtub. And they're growing mold in it probably, right? Well, here's a hack that you can do to make sure that mold does not grow inside of them. Right when you get those rubber duckies, take them home, take a hot glue gun and close that nasty little hole that likes to collect those nasty little things inside of it called mold. Okay, sure, it doesn't squeak, probably never did, and it doesn't squirt in your face, which actually might be a good thing. But it does float like it always floated, and it's great for your kids' playtime, and it's mold-free. Another great hack that we have are these amazing hooks that the kids use to place their towels on. We got these at IKEA. They were fairly reasonable, and we have them color-coded. So we have blue for the oldest, green for the youngest boy, of course pink for my daughter. And for the baby, I did put the hook in the other room. This one is right here. We didn't get this one from IKEA, but it's still functionable and it's right next to her changing table. So we are definitely good to go during her bath time. What are great about these towel hooks is not only are they at your child's height, but they are able to clean up their towels and put them away without you having to help them, which is great. It teaches them responsibility, and when comes chore time, they have no excuse for having that towel laying on the floor. Number 3, okay, this is for you parents that have those older kids. Well, it's for you younger parents too, with younger kids, because those kids are gonna grow up and become teenagers, and they're gonna grow hair in places, and they're gonna need to shave, and this is number 3. Now, I just want to point out, when you have kids that have lots of fun things that they need to use, like those teenagers that, start to shave, you can prevent rust stains by getting a nice little platter. This is actually from our microwave, and we just stuck everything on top of it. However, when you have little kids involved, you probably do not want to put glass. Or if you don't have enough room in your bathroom, you can't put like a glass platter down to prevent your countertops from getting rust on them. So there's another way to do this. We're gonna take the bottom of this and we're gonna put nail polish. And I'm using bright red because I can see it and know that I've already proofed it. Now we're gonna put it upside down and just let it dry. Number 4, okay, I hate cleaning the bathroom, but I absolutely love it when my kids can do it. So here's a little hack that you can do is make yourself a nice little checklist with all the things that they have to get done in the bathroom, laminate it and stick it on the wall. Don't forget to include, picking laundry off up the floor and making sure you spray down the countertops and wipe them down and putting the toothbrushes in place and all those things that they forget to do. But the checklist will remind them. Remember, if they have to use some chemicals, make sure you put them at a level that they can reach. But if you have a toddler, make sure that the toddler can't reach them. And it's also a really good idea to start doing some research and finding out some kid-friendly chemicals that are okay. And you're also going to have to remind them and train them on how many sprays that they should use of that chemical. I like to have them do 5 even sprays. It's not even, it's actually an odd number. Because if I don't give them a number, they're gonna spray down the whole bathroom, and when I walk in there, I'm gonna wanna pass out. So I have to train them 5 sprays of this. Before I mention our last tip, let me give you a tip that you can use when you go into a public restroom with your kids. Now this is a great one to use when you go to a public restroom, but it's called the hand washing. Take one hand, I don't have a name for it. It's hand washing. So I put soap in one of my hands, and I'm gonna wash one of my hands with one of her hands. And here's last tip. I love this one. Don't you hate it when your kids use up those shampoo bottles and that soap bottle because they use way too much soap? Okay, you can get 2 bottles, split them in half, do half shampoo, half water. Yeah, that works, but if you don't want to do that, get a handful of rubber bands and wrap them around the pump until you can pump out enough shampoo so that you're comfortable with the amount that's being used. And you're gonna have to train them again to do only 1 pump because like I said, if you don't train them, they're gonna use up the entire bottle anyway, and that hack won't work. So I tell my kids before they get in the shower, just 1 pump of shampoo or soap, and that's it. And most kids, that's what they're gonna do because you've trained them. Let me know in the comments below if you have any interesting parenting hacks and tips that we didn't share with you. And don't forget to check out Keisha's channel right up there on her parenting hacks and tips for the kitchen. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in our next video after you check out Keisha's channel.